It's really important to understand that the feeling of safety and security underpins pretty much everything else in our lives. So making sure that you do feel safe around where it is that you're going to work is critical. But work also gives us other things. Of course, we need the income that comes from work, but it gives us structure. It gives us something to do to feel purposeful. And often when we're in situations where we have a lot of uncertainty, when we have the certainty of knowing that we have a particular role and we have a particular purpose in our work lives, that can be really important. But just guard against spending too much time at work because the rest of your life feels quite difficult. So try and strike that balance of having that structure of work, but paying attention to other bits of your life as well, including the people around you. The other really important thing about work is that it's often where we see other people. And that community around work becomes really important. Checking in with each other, what did you go through, what did I go through? Because that's the way we understand how different people have different experiences. We may not realize that other people perhaps struggled. We may not realize that perhaps other people have different difficulties to us, or perhaps have a different solution for the problems that we're facing and struggling with. So sharing those ideas, but not being too problem focused and paying enough attention to the sorts of solutions that you may be able to generate, not just about work stuff, but just about being in this city right now. You can be certain there's going to be change. That goes for the work environment too. So it's good for us to get a mindset to understand that change is going to happen, but that brings uncertainty too. So making sure that we're dealing with talking about those issues, coming together in those morning teas, in those afternoon teas, and having some time which isn't about the earthquakes and the implications that it has for our work. Because we have to be really careful about not just our physical diet, but also our diet of talk and what it is that we discuss with each other. So make sure that you do connect with people about things that aren't just about the earthquakes. Even though when we're feeling uncertain, and perhaps a little bit frightened and scared, which is completely understandable given these extraordinary circumstances, we can become very, very focused upon the threat. And we see little things that perhaps wouldn't bother us on an everyday basis as threats. So just take some time, take a little bit of a step back, and just establish as to whether that really is a threat or not. And it might be. And if so, try and do something about it, or talk to someone who can do something about it, because it's important to take action. The worst thing you can do is to sit and ruminate and worry about it. So if you do find yourself thinking about things that do feel threatening, try and talk to people about it and see if you can get something done.